Hello, this is John Piper with the Thursday video on Thursday the 19th of August. We're looking at Bitcoin to start with, and nothing really to upset the previous discussion. So off the low around 29,271, we've got 5 rows up, which I'm calling 1, ABC 2, another 5 rows up to here, and so far the fib retracement is 38.2%. It ties in with the wave 4 low. So I wouldn't be at all surprised if we see some pretty reversal around from around these levels. Really, we've got the ABC form already, A, B, C. We've got a possible 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or a bit of an overlap there, but this is a correction, so that's not really a problem. We're homing in on the wave 4 low there. So overall, it's looking very good for a solid bounce as a third of a third. So it could be quite a dramatic move coming in now, fairly soon. So hard to be more precise really with these things because it could easily just drag on a bit longer. I'll be looking for some kind of spurt up to confirm we've seen the low, and no change on the target. The 92160 still looks feasible. We went from 28 odd up to 48 odd in a few weeks really. So a doubling in the next few months seems to be on the cards as I see it. We're seeing the same, really. We've slightly different count, obviously. We've got 1, 2, 3 looks complete already. May not be, of course. It may be we're going to extend 4, but this look is looking corrective as well. So I guess maybe we should put 3 there at the very least, and put 4 over here somewhere. Again, we've got an A, B, A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So again, we're looking for a low quite soon, I think. And again, maybe we're seeing a third of a third on Ethereum too. So no change right now. If we just say a sudden sell-off here, that would change things, but not dramatically. I mean, it's certainly been a fairly subnormal sell-off, so it wouldn't be a huge surprise if we did go on a bit further, really. So that's one thing to watch out for at this point. No real change. Looks like a 1, 2, the 3 up to there. The 4 is still with us, I think. That seems so. No, it looks like the 3 may have been here, in fact. So the 4 is still with us. Although in fact it could be in 5 already, because I have got an ABC here. 1, 2, sorry, A, B, C. This could be an extension of 3 also, but at the moment I would say there's a fair chance 5 has begun. We'll have to modify that if we need to as we go forward, basically. No change on silver. We've got a possible 1 here. It's more like an ABC there, really. I suppose it could be a 1 and an extended 2, but we need to see a decent thrust, and we're not seeing much of that. But if we were to see a decent rally start from here, I would say this is a potential buying opportunity down here, maybe with a stop below here. So it'd be a 1, A, B, C. Yeah, so potentially we could start to catch up with gold, I think. So that may be something you want to have a look at. I think I'll wait till it's a bit more definite, but certainly one possibility at the moment. I've been calling for a major peak on FTSE, and we're now seeing confirmation maybe this has come in. We discussed the 5 waves down, ABC, and now we've got a good solid third wave thrust here. It's now the 19th, sorry. Option expiry is actually quite close. I mean, it could be we're going to see, what I was thinking was we'll see the first 5 waves down into expiry, or the first 5 waves down and then the ABC correction perhaps. That's sort of running out of time a bit, because there's not really time to see the complete 5 and then the ABC, unless it's quite short, I guess. So that scenario may have faded a bit, but of course maybe we're going to see an accelerated third wave into our expiry after expiry. But certainly this is looking like we're seeing the beginnings of a serious move, possibly. I mean, okay, you know for sure with these things, but we've got a clear 5 part 1, a bounce up to 61.8%. I think don't sound a bit higher than that. I think I actually mentioned selling it about this peak in the report on Tuesday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to be 3 ABC, or yeah, it looks like it's going. This 5 will complete. So may complete around expiry, which suggests a bounce at some point. So unless we see an accelerated third wave down, that expiry scenario may not happen, but I think there's a fair case now the peak is actually in, certainly on the FTSE. On the DAX, I think the wave 2 ended here, in fact. Wave 3 is still with us, I would say. And 4 and 5 remains to be seen. I mean, same parameters as the FTSE, really. These markets are kind of moving in some harmony. I mean, I just thought sort of 1, maybe a 2 there, 3, 4 here. So I thought the 3 might end around there, then a 4 and a 5. So as I say, it might actually, the first 5 waves down might end around time for expiry. I'm suggesting a bounce into that period, but how it works out remains to be seen. But certainly, then I say there's a fair case the peak is now in. I ditto the Dow, so we have the 1, I would say, is here. The 2 here. The 3 could be in fact, on the Dow. So a 4th wave bounce may be due. And then the 5th wave decline would be the final sort of, well, I say nail in the coffin of the bull market. That may be a bit extreme, but it's looking fairly solid right now, that we have seen major peaks and that we are in a decline now, possibly a major decline. I think there's certainly potential for a major decline, but it's perhaps a bit, I would guess it's going to last a few months, maybe longer than that. Let's monitor it as we go forwards. Okay, so the Nasdaq, I say this was a failure. That was like it was a failure. We've got a 5-part 1, 2, 5-part 3, which may not, with a 4 that's coming in, not yet complete, I wouldn't say, and then a 5th wave, suggesting again same parameters. All 4 markets are confirming the same pattern. Okay, whether the major peaks remain to be seen, but I think there's certainly a case of that happening, of that being the case, and I'll obviously keep monitoring this. So if we're going to see this ABC rally, then that could give us a great shorting opportunity before too long. And the 3rd wave is generally the fastest, so that's the time to get on board this thing, I would suggest. That's all for today. For that introducible BAX report the weekend. Have a great day. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.